This is a P.A.S. Report podcast sound clip. Listen to the full episode by going to the PASreport.com, iTunes, or any major podcast platform.
As conservatives, the left has controlled the narrative about where we are as a country, and we're seeing that play out on the streets. I mean, if you look at many of the protests around the country, it's mostly young people. There are some older individuals, but it is mostly young people. So what's the story with the idea, the entitlement that we could destroy property with impunity because we don't like something, because it may offend us, because we disagree with that statue, that monument? Yeah. Where do young people think that that's okay?
They think they're in a moral holy war. That's what they think. And when they're going around smashing things, I have a lot of friends and family in New York. I'm from New York. They're walking around seeing just buildings desecrated. They're seeing City Hall be taken over. Young people who are truly liberals, who are not people who've been bought and paid to be in this, people marching in the streets, they truly believe they're in a moral holy war in how they look at it. And the reason why I think that is my conversations with them, but also because they will say things like, this is the last chance we have. This is the step we have to take. You don't say that unless you think you're truly in a no-holds-barred fight. And one of the problems I have with this is a lot of times Republicans will say, oh, well, they'll just grow out of it. I wouldn't grow out of fighting for what I think is right. I wouldn't grow out of marching against abortion, for instance. I don't believe they will grow out of thinking that they're in a moral war. They hold up what the media has told them about racism, about socialism, as gospel. And when you're dealing with that, just sort of laughing at them and talking down to them, it doesn't work. You have to debunk what they're saying sort of in a Mythbusters way.
And that's a great point, because do you really want to take the chance of them growing out of it? I mean, Let's face it, the liberals of today are not the liberals of the 1950s or the 1940s that still held value with freedom of speech, with freedom to assemble.